मित्रों and Bandhuvo, welcome to South Asia Maps Intellectual Kshatriya channel, educational channel. We are continuing our fascinating journey on discussion about the very important topic Cis districts, Trans district, Cis districts, Trans district, where the rivers are certain geographical features are the partition points, are the focal points, this side or that side. Cis means this side, trans means across that river. So after completion of this topic, we will know what is a cis district, what is a trans district, what is Dar-ul-Harb, what is Dar-ul-Islam, historic Bengal region, Ganga river, Padma river, Meghna river, and its distributary Gorai river, Madhumathi, called Madhumati river downstream, a Bengali river, Cis districts, and various other important features. This is the other side. Yes, Cis districts along the Madhumati river. Why this topic is very important? Because after the British conquest of much of North India and annexation of Khalsa Sarkar in 1849, they appointed a geographer called Rennell, James Rennell, father of Indian geography, surveyed the land and consolidated, forming the districts. Districts at that time was formed mostly based upon the natural geographical features of which rivers are very important. After partition independence in 40s, now in 2022 there are 750 districts in truncated India. At that time in India and East Bengal and West Pakistan, there used to be around about 300 districts. Around about 220 or so in the Indian territory and the remaining in Pakistani territory. And if you look at that, you will not get much out of that, you will know the districts. But if you map the rivers and look them, the rivers were made a boundaries for many districts. That's the point. We are trying to talk today about the Cis-Trans districts. Cis means the same side, trans means across beyond. Suppose if you are in Delhi here and traveling the Indo-Gangetic plains and you cross river Hooghly, that is not important. Now then you come across the river called Gorai, that is the distributary of Ganga. Gorai downstream is called Madhumati. This side is called Cis region. This side, once you cross, is a trans region. Here this is the Ganga river. Once it enters into Bengal, it's called Padma. At Goyalundo, it gathers the waters of Jamuna river. That is nothing but other name for Brahmaputra. Downstream, after Dhaka, Chandpur, it gathers the waters of Meghna. Upper regions, it is called Barak district, Barak river, Surma river, Baulai river, and Kushtia river, Kalani, and so many other names. The problem with Bengal is the river starts from Ganga and merges with other river, then splits, again merges. Innumerable amount of rivers in the Bengal Delta is unimaginable. Your own life will not be sufficient to know about the rivers of Bengal region. So that's why the names will be little bit sometimes confusing, or you may think it's wrong. It is not, because the different names are given for the same river. The same river merges and rejoins. So it's a complicated, fascinating delta on the planet Earth. The Ganga, Padma, Yamuna, Meghna pumps more water into the ocean of the planet Earth than any other river on the planet Earth except Amazon river, Congo river in Central Africa. So here Ganga river is a distributary Hooghly Bhagirathi. Then after downstream there is other distributary Gorai and Madhumati. Afterwards, one more distributary, Ariyal Khan and 10 Tulia. And there are other distributaries. We are not interested right now, off the topic. So, Dar-ul-Islam means the land. Islamic proselytes, they live, they predominate. And Kafirs, non-Muslim converts, native people live, they call Dar-ul-Harb. Harb means sword, the land to be sworded, put to sword, to be subdued, converted into Islam or killed. That's the entire concept of dismemberment of Mother Bharat in 47, balkanization, partition by Islamic conquistador, conversion-based ideology and theology. So, we are in the Dar-ul-Harb, enter into Bengali land. These are the important Cis districts. Again, I tried to balance between the historic district. Now the districts in Bangladesh itself has nearly 65 districts or so. From 15 to 65 means entirely the districts used were in the before, now they are called division. So I tried to balance so that not overwhelm the audience. So you will see some differences. Yeah, this is the Gorai-Madhumati river, Kushtia district here. Then you have essentially Kushtia and Jessore and Khulna. Kushtia district, Jinaidaha district and Jessore district, Khulna district, Bagarhat district. Gorai-Madhumati joins Ganga Sagar, that is Bay of Bengal. This is very, very important because Islamic conquistadors were replaced by the European British conquistadors when they won the Battle of Palasi in this region, Nadia district, that is not far away, actually in the Cis region, but next to this Jessore district called Nadia district. Islamic imperialism, European imperialism, Catholic imperialists, Portuguese tried their best from Chittagong, they failed eventually. Then communist imperialists later ruled much of Bengal. All of these ideologies fructified into Macaulaism, that is the led to alienation of Hindus, Hinduism and intellectual disembowelment of Hindu culture and civilization. These topics were seriously analyzed by Voice of India think tank authors after post-partition independence. Mahayogi Sri Ram Swarupji, the greatest thinker of modern India, and his associate Mahadrishta Sitaram Goyalji, and their legacy is continued by Mahagnani Professor Coenraad Elst from Belgium, Coenraad Elst. And coming back, those are the historic district and the fructifications. All these movements that started in Bengal, the context is Muslim League was formed in this area, the Naukali riots occurred, Tipera riots occurred here, Calcutta riots during 40s, that all led the Congress leaders lost their nerve, their mental thinking capacity, surrendered to Ghazis of Islam, Jihadis of Islam, swordsmen of Islam, Saifuls of Islam, Talwars of Islam. 1947 signed the Partition Treaty or Mountbatten Plan. Then the Radcliffe Award came, that is essentially Allah's line, a Radcliffe line. West side is Dar-ul-Harb, Kafirs, east side is Dar-ul-Islam, Islamic proselytes, Islamic converts, those who were forced into this conversion-based militant ideology under the garb of theology, high-sounding entity called Quranic godling. All these events happened in this area. So it's very, very important. Prominent leaders, Fazlul Haq passing the Lahore Resolution, and Shukrawat, the Muslim League premier, engineering the street riots and bending the Congress for partition, all occurred here. That's why it's very, very important. This is the historic Bengal. I talked about in other presentation has 11 divisions. Division is amalgamation of districts. Presidency division, Bardhaman division. Here what we are concerned is a Madhumati river. Before that, we can see the Madhumati river here. You will get a better idea. See, this is the Hooghly river distributary. Then this is the Madhumati river, Gorai. You can see Madhumati, Gorai. This is the Ariyal river. Again, the branch joins in Madhumati. So this is the Cis region we are talking about today. Kushtia, Jessore, Khulna, Bagherhat are the major, the districts or towns in this. Madhumati river, Ariyal and Ganga-Padma river systems. So coming back to that historical, see, this is the way the river here, this is the Madhumati river, Gorai river, a distributary of Ganga. You see west side, you see Nadia is Kushtia there actually a part. Kushtia, Jessore and Khulna, that is essentially historical districts during the Bengal partition time. Faridpur and Bakarganj, Barisal on the other side of the partition line, other side of the river. And we are looking at the same thing in the historical context here. Here I am showing this is the Madhumati river, this side. You can see the river Ganga, and this is the Madhumati river. You see the Jessore district here, Jessore and Khulna, and this is the Madhumati river here, Madhumati, Gorai, a distributary of, this is the Tetulia and Ariyal river, we talk about that. So now there are many districts in Bangladesh, Purbi Bengal, that is Maghrebi Bengal, Dar-ul-Islam, Allah's territory or Islamic territory. 6 districts were concerned is Kushtia district here, Jessore and Magura district, Rennell district here, Jessore and Khulna and Bagherhat, and these are the Cis region. The river comes somewhere here. Okay, this is the other side of the river, Madhumati. And this is our main YouTube channel, South Asia Maps. If you have not joined there as a subscriber, please consider subscribing if you like the content, and post your comments and any other things you want to contribute, and make your suggestions, what you like and what you dislike and what you want to listen. And there are 150 fascinating videos with immaculate maps are already posted there for you to look at it. I am going to put this particular presentation on the playlist called Cis-Trans districts, that already has few videos present there. And this is about the fascinating Cis-Trans districts and along the Gorai-Madhumati river, a distributary of mighty Ganga-Padma, Kushtia district, Jessore district, historic Khulna district we discussed about. See you later in other presentation. This is J. Reddy.